Yes, so good morning, Ernest. We are happy to have you again, and this is the final day of the workshop on blended learning, and we were very happy to learn, and I think participants have gained a lot of experience. And we're looking forward to seeing a difference in how they teach.
Yes.
So yesterday we were working on the tests, and we have finished the exercise.
I've seen a few results. Congratulations.
Yeah, I have also seen some. Maybe we will be finishing this morning. And we would like to welcome you to share what you want to share.
Okay.
We want to do the discussion on how to teach, I mean, quality control, etc., etc. Yeah. So it all depends. So the floor is yours. You can choose. You're welcome.
Okay, thank you very much, and good morning, everybody. I will quickly make the application sharing. Actually, if I have a look at our website, there are two chapters that are not yet, that we didn't discuss yet. This is the teaching of the course, where I try to give some recommendations how to teach a blended learning course, especially the online phase. And if you have also a possibility to use Zoom, there are also recommendations how to do it in the methods, how to teach via Zoom. And then there is finally the last chapter, quality control. I think especially if you invent a new way of how to teach, it's good to know what works and what doesn't work. That's why evaluation for a blended learning project is very crucial. But I think it makes no sense if I tell you this in a few minutes. The moment you have such a project working, go and have a look at this chapter, quality control, and see how you can go about to find out what works and what doesn't work. What I want to do now at the end of this course is rather have an overall view of the blended learning approach. And I would like to emphasize once more on the benefits of blended learning. You all know the situation, the face-to-face course. It might be even a bigger group of students that you attend, and you know very well the advantages of this kind of approach, but the problems if you want to individualize, if you want to address the needs of one of those students who might have a specific need. So it's just impossible with so many students. By using blended learning, you have the possibility to make, as you learned yesterday, to make surveys to find out about the special needs of different people. And what the ideal situation is that they can take advantage of both approaches. He, as we see Christian, having the possibility to address face-to-face with all his personality and expression on a face-to-face course, and then giving them an opportunity to reach them individually by providing them a website with a learning path, with a lot of learning resources with assignments, with tests, giving each student an idea whether he or she understood everything and giving him a good feedback where the whole class stands and whether he can go on to the next topic. I had exactly the same approach in Zurich years ago, where we had exactly the same situation. We also mixed face-to-face and self-directed learning over the internet. And I remember very well at the beginning, students were very skeptic and very reluctant to go to this course. But at the end, we did also an evaluation. More than 85% said, I would anytime rather prefer this way of studying than just the pure lecture. We did the same at the NAS, that's the university in Namibia, where we had a course in mathematics. He is the junior professor who ran the live lesson in a computer lab where he helped them to solve problems. And this is the computer lab when they are working on themselves with Khan Academy, where they study. In the meantime, for many years now, this is just a routine. This bridging course is done in a blended learning mode, and people are very happy with it. We did the same in SMUCO, and you have experienced it right now, and I would like you to also reflect on what was the experience in the first week when you were studying online compared to what we're doing now in the second week. And you will now, from your experience, be able to see what the difference is and how you can take advantage of both of these approaches. Now, it's clear the students will relatively soon find out that the flexibility in time and location when they can work is a big advantage, that we have more possibilities to individualize learning so they can do it in their own pace and they can repeat whatever they didn't understand as often as needed. You can provide them more and more easily with learning resources, and maybe they learn also that the internet, even after such a course, may be the source of lifelong learning. For you as a teacher, it's easier to monitoring the learning process. You can individually support learners. They can easily ask questions either via the internet or in the face-to-face situation. It's challenging. You may have realized this as well, especially because it's a different culture of learning. It's not just sitting into a classroom and answering to the teacher's question, but you have to take the things into your own hand. And this is a different attitude towards learning. It needs more self-discipline. And then there is also an aspect of ICT skills, but generally, I would say students are very easily adapted to this because they are using their smartphone all day long. So just as an example, when we did this, what I showed you at Namibia, a similar course we did also at the Tsiba, that's also a university in South Africa. And we then did also an evaluation. And I see just these are the results. They could 4 is the best number, and they were very high in their evaluation of the course. So they said the site interface is suitable. Yes, it's no problem. We can navigate easily. No system errors is a little bit less. We had also problems with the internet. It was not always going so easily. It's easy to find information. Navigation is easy. And so this site improved my learning. Khan Academy was, there was help available and so on. So you see from the side of the students, they were actually accepting this kind of methods. This is another element. You see, we have the top is 4, and most estimations were really very high. In week 2, we did this, and in week 14, we did it again. You see, I mean, they had still over average estimation of the service that they had in this tool. So they said, what value do you place on the feedback by the facilitator? It's still the teacher at the face-to-face lesson is still the main person. They rely on him. So it's very important. You as a teacher won't be replaced by the blended learning approach. You will be more effective. How would you rate the course overall? You see extremely positive ratings. Was it enjoyable? It was for the students, it was easier to attend a blended learning course than a traditional course. Now, we are at the end of the course, but I just want to tell you, you don't have to implement blended learning tomorrow. So what we realized is that it's the best way is to build it step by step. In the beginning, you might have blended learning designs or the storyboard, for instance, and you may have collected digital resources that you can offer. This is maybe the first step. Then with the time, you can also create a website with the learning path. And then you can offer the same digital learning resources on the right place in the website. Then you build something more, you build tests, self-grading tests, you make surveys to a more perfect blended learning approach. And maybe at the end, you have a full-fledged blended learning approach where you have quizzes, you have tests, you can record videos and offer them short sequences of your lesson. And I'm sure this way you won't be overwhelmed and the students also will follow you. So that's actually what we found out is the easiest way to implement this. But you can wait forever and think, well, sooner or later, just start with something. And the first step will be maybe very small, but it gives you the confidence to go on and go on the way up to the full-fledged blended learning course. Now, actually, I would like to invite you to give us a feedback. I mean, it's always important if I ask you, are you satisfied with the course? And that's the immediate satisfaction. That's great. But we would like to go further. We just don't want to have your satisfaction. We think it would be ideal if you would say to yourself, yes, Such a transfer, step by step, is doable. If you find out, yes, in my situation, compared to what I do now, blended learning is useful. And then you may be the person that puts a healthy seed into the ground, and there will be strong trees growing. That I invite you also to really teach this at your schools. Whenever you want to teach this somewhere, you can easily also come back to us, and we will support you in this endeavor. I have on the WhatsApp group, I have posted the link to the feedback. It's also a Google form survey, and I would be happy to have the feedback of all of you, so we can have a look at what your needs really are. Thank you very much. That was my final suggestion.
Thank you, Ernest. That was really informative. We are grateful for your preparation and your sharing of experience. So I will open the door to participants. Please, if you want to ask Ernest for something, please, the door is open. So it's about teaching the course and taking action. Mm-hmm. I shared with them yesterday my experience with teaching. Mm-hmm. So how I taught, I tried to share the experience, and your presentation this morning is actually building on what we discussed yesterday. And I'm very sure that now we have the confidence to start. Luca, you want to say something? You're welcome.
Good morning, Lucas.
Hello, good morning, Mr. Ernest. Thank you very much for the course. Actually, I've enjoyed it about it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why we started online and this one face-to-face. That means that the course has helped me with my colleague to be aware and to make every time to get prepared. Mm-hmm. And to fulfill your teachings according to the needs, according to the time, without any obstacles. So that's one. And second, I would love if we learn how to make cartoon or animations for this can help us for teachings. If possible, next time we can prepare about it. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So I congratulate you and I hope that you will be successful in your endeavor to implement a few things, right?
Sure.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Have a nice day.
The same time.
Oh, that's good. And then we have Grace.
Good morning. How are you?
Fine. Good morning.
Good morning.
How is there?
Well, we are happy here, and I'm looking forward to get your feedback so we can think about how to improve the course.
Okay. Thank you for the course, first of all. For myself and others, we have enjoyed a lot about the course. We have gained something new. Mm-hmm. So the course, as we enjoy it, we see 1 week is not enough for the course because there are many things that is new, many things we want to know, but the time is limited. Now, maybe if there is another opportunity to go on with the course or through online maybe, or Zoom meeting, or if you're making consultation, you with Mr. Christian, if we have got something problem, or we're asking for that.
I tell you, it's very difficult for me to plan ahead. But if you have at your college, for instance, you have certain needs, you are doing a course and you want to get an input from my side or from Christian, just tell us. I might also be able to make a video conference like this one and make an input, or that's the same way we are doing it now here. So it's up to your initiative. We are happy if you are actually going forward and doing something, and then we can support you in your intentions.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Ernest.
Welcome.
We enjoyed a lot in this course. We wish to meet you face to face.
Oh, maybe, who knows? I was there, I think a year ago. I was 3 times there. I enjoyed it very much, but I'm quite confident that the way we are doing it now with Christian on the ground, with his experience, he has been able to show you a lot of experiences he made here in this country. Whereas when I show you things that happened here in Switzerland, you might say, oh, well, somewhere else this might be possible. How about us? And now he can show you it works. And even with the same context, we can do something that is really of value. That's, I think, is the ideal. And I enjoy being in contact with you and with Christian and being able to support this process. And actually, we were thinking about, after this course, gathering all the experience we have collected from you and from other courses, and then create a paper to clarify how the introduction of blended learning in a college can be made, and to make a doable way for others to do it as well.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Ernest.
Yeah, thank you, Grace.
Right.
Thank you very much. Yeah, so you see what Grace, what I was telling them yesterday, we are always ready to support. And I'm very happy that you have mentioned that. If they try, we can always be available to help. And I'm very happy that you have affirmed what I said yesterday. So guys, you just go and try, start working, and we are available. I think Ernest has confirmed that he will be available. So go and try. We don't want this to end here. Just go and start. And I think the quotation that Ernest ended with is very important. Yeah, just start. So thank you, Ernest. Yeah, you want to say something?
Yes, good morning, Mr.
Good
Ernest.
morning. How are you?
I'm Yurik.
You're
Fine.
Okay, fine.
Yes. Yeah, of course. I also thank you very much for this course. And we as class, we are enjoyed very much. And now we are on the way to planning on how to going to implement it in our working station.
Okay.
And but maybe I have a little bit reflection on quiz in the Google form quiz, particularly on issue of question of short, which need to write short answers.
Yeah.
I think Google form is not accurate on marking the short answer questions. Therefore, I think for us is to to practice on how to structure questions on multiple choice on all other responses, so that we can measure all level of knowledge to our students.
Well, actually,
otherwise maybe.
Please go ahead.
Okay. Otherwise, maybe if you can give us other means of structuring those short answer questions in a way that in our Google form marking will be acceptable. We can use the Google form to construct that short answer questions.
Okay. Actually, I can't quite find it right now, but on the website, there is a chapter, a document that shows how to create multiple choice questions that are not just that simple ones, but where you can also verify whether the student can think, not just remember, but to have higher order learning goals that you can ask by a multiple choice question. But anyhow, there are always questions that you can't reduce to a multiple choice format. And these short answer or the paragraphs, they cannot be automated by Google Forms to grade it automatically. That doesn't work. That would need artificial intelligence. It's far away. But you can still create a test, for instance, with, let's say, 80% multiple choice question and 20% open questions with short answer or paragraph that the students write. Then before you can then go through all the forms and all the responses and do the grading yourself by watching the answers and giving points and reading the paragraph and also giving points. Once you have gone through the 20% of open questions, the rest will be done by Google Form. And then you're still more, so this is quite the way in the middle, because it's true. If you want to have open questions, there are good reasons to have open questions, because then you will get information that you would never have thought about it. Whereas if you have to put options in a multiple choice question, it's always limited, and the students cannot contribute to things that you haven't thought about. So in this way, you can adapt the way you use Google Forms.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome.
But also, I think in our case, we need just only monitoring when we are going to use when we're going to apply this blended learning. We need your availability, as we already promised that you will be available.
Yes.
So I think we are going to apply it in our daily routine.
Okay, you just send me a message, send me a mail, explain what you expect from me. Then we will find a time slot where you and me, we are available, and then we can arrange for such a meeting. Or I can also give you maybe advice, more material. Depends on what specific topic you want to deal with. Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome. Welcome.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you. We have also Ambrose. Who else want to say something?
Good morning.
Good morning, Daniel. How are you?
Absolutely fine.
Perfect.
How about you?
Perfect. Very good. I'm happy that everything was going so smoothly in this course.
Yeah, we're enjoying class here.
Yeah.
I would like to know, is there any difference between this Google site and the normal website, which is created with maybe the IT and so forth?
You ask whether there are other tools to create websites other than the Google sites. Of course, there are thousands of different approaches. And for me to select Google sites, there were a few criteria. First of all, it must be cheap, if not free, and Google Sites is free. It must be very simple because of course, you're limited. You can't do everything with Google Sites, but you can do the essential thing. And in 20 minutes, I can learn how to create a Google website. That were the reasons. But of course, there are tools, plenty of tools on the internet that you can use to create more sophisticated websites. If you enjoy this and if you want to learn it, but the learning curve is steeper, much steeper than with Google Sites. I was using Google Sites. I've been using it for many years. Before it was high, it was very complex, and it was not reliable and so on. And about, I don't know, 3 years ago, they started with the new Google Sites, and I must say, now it's really for our needs ideal.
Okay, and I can create my Google site and I can even publish it so as I can, if I am teaching maybe somewhere,
Yes.
I can just give the students just maybe the address and so forth so they can continue in very simple way.
Exactly. Actually, you can, once you have created your website, you can decide it's public to whoever gets the link can see it. Or maybe you have a topic that needs more confidentiality. Then you say, no, I want to limit the access to these, let's say, 10 people. And then you get the emails of these 10 people, and then you can limit the access to this group and nobody else. Maybe you have a friend who also teaches with you, then you can give your friend a link and the right also to edit the website. So you're quite flexible in this.
Thank you very much, Mr.
Welcome.
Ernest. Thank you very much. Have a healthy day.
Great. Have a good day and good luck and
Thank you.
much success. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ambrose. We have the final participant. So he concludes the discussion. Yeah,
Okay.
you're welcome.
Hello. Good morning.
Yes, sir. Good morning to you. How are you, sir?
Fine. Great. How about you?
Yeah, I'm good, sir.
Great.
Yeah, so let me put my thanks to you, sir, on your time. But I wanted to ask one of the questions on what we learned. First, we learned on how to do video recording on Zoom.
Yeah.
But we faced some of the difficulties on recording to our tablets. But most of us here, we are teaching and we are using tablets on teaching.
Yeah.
We would like to record all of those videos through tablets, but we face some difficulty. And also, we tried to download the YouTube videos for teaching. We also faced difficulty on how to download on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
It was somehow difficult. So I will request something. If you could find out some of other applications
that can be used to to make our own videos, but also we can even have some of the tutorials or the ways on how we can download all of these videos from YouTube for our teaching. Yes, how could we do this? Will you even send us some of the tutorial on how to record the videos?
Well, well, this question was asked, I think, yesterday already, and I was going into contact with Fucho and with Marcus, and they were also finding out, because I don't know exactly what kind of tablet you have. But now I will follow this track, and we want to find out how much is possible by using this tablet, because it depends. I think there's one question whether your students or you are able to watch videos or whether you can curate videos. And I suppose, but I will clarify this, that to create a video, you probably are better equipped to use a laptop or a computer to create the video. But if once you have created it and uploaded it to the internet from a computer, it should be also possible to see, to watch it, to study with this on your tablet. But I just wonder, I thought Christian was also in contact with Fucho, and maybe he can say more to this specific question.
Yeah, so we saw, he taught us on how to download the video using our computer, but we failed to download using our tablets.
Yeah.
It was difficult.
Yeah.
But okay, we are assuming that he will come to show us on how to download using tablets.
Hopefully it works.
The last...
Yes, please.
Yeah, clarify, then I will ask the last question.
Yes, please, go on.
The last question, the last concern is, actually I'm teaching mathematics. Yes. And I learned on how to use Google Forms and website and just uploading some of my documents on Google sites, but in Google Forms on how to prepare different question, mathematics question. Maybe I can learn more from you on how to prepare this question on Google Forms.
Because
or other application that I can use.
You have problems to write all the equations and the mathematical signs. That's the problem.
Yes, maybe I need a student to calculate, and just I want to see that calculation.
Yeah.
Can I on Google Forms?
Well, there are workarounds. I mean, you can do it on hand and make a picture and upload the picture. That's the easiest way. Or you can also use tools that can write mathematical formulas and then upload it. But mentioning that you are teaching mathematics, did you have a look at Khan Academy? On Khan Academy, on my website, I will just show you here, just a minute. Yeah, now under learning resources, you see here we have, I think it's further up. Yeah, here is a link, Khan Academy. If you click here, you're on Khan Academy web platform. Here you find mathematical instructions, tutorials, tests for every level, from kindergarten up to college, high school, algebra, geometry. Let's say we go to algebra 1. You see, we have, let's say, forms and linear equations. That's certainly something that is interesting you. You see, we have the whole topic split up in different sections, and we can make quizzes, and the students can work here for free and work on this. So I would really ask you to have a look at this, and you will certainly find material that you can straight away use. That is fantastic. I have seen in South Africa, there is a group of, they call themselves numeric, and they go into classes and show the children how they can repeat what they don't know exactly. There are millions of students all over the world studying mathematics with this platform, all for free. And I've been using it at the NUST, at the Namibian University, to prepare the engineering students for their mathematical skills. And they worked. We could find anything, whatever you want to teach in mathematics, there is something you can find. By the way, not just mathematics, also physics, geography, biology. But the best part is mathematics.
Okay, thank you, sir, for your explanation. I thank you, man.
Great. Bye-bye. Thank you. Good luck.
Thank you.
So, Ernest, thank you very much.
Welcome.
Yeah, we are happy for the interaction between you and the participants. So this has been good. And maybe if you have a final way to tell us, because this is the graduation day.
Yes.
So if you have something you want to say as we wind up,
I just want
you're welcome.
Congratulate everybody for the engagement you have shown. Christian was very enthusiastic talking about the class he had. And I realize you had always relevant questions to ask. So I'm in a good mood, and I'm quite optimistic that you will go the way that we are dreaming of. And if, as I said, if I can help you and support you in your endeavor, then just let me know. So good luck, and we'll see us somewhere. And
yeah, yes.
And all these recordings will be available on our website, you know.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Ernest. Thank you for your time. We appreciate. Greetings to everyone in your family.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye. The same to you. Good luck. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye.